Guys, and welcome back to another video. This time isn't really going to be a story time, but it is
more of an experience.
Yes, it's more of an experience, not really a story. I'm going to be telling you about my experience when I got my third earlobe piercings done. I'll give you a close-up shot later on in the video, but for now, I will just start by telling the story. So, it was around Christmas time when I decided that, well, I already knew that I wanted to get my third earlobes done because I had already had my second ones done, and I wanted to get my thirds to complete the look, I guess. And so, I had acquired some money around Christmas time, so I decided now is as good a time as any to get them done. I had taken some time to try and decide if it was something that I really wanted. I mean, obviously I knew I really wanted it, but I have a severe fear of needles. And before I tell you this experience, I want to say that I did get my ears done at Claire's. So if anybody... I know the whole thing about how people say it's unsafe to get it done there, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care. So don't go yelling at me in the comments because there's a reason why I got it done at Claire's.
No one's gonna yell at us in the comments because we don't like that.
There's a reason why I got them done at Claire's, and it's because I do not like needles. I'm not going to go to a professional salon, not salon, what am I talking about? Salon, not salon. A professional tattoo place and piercing place. I have gotten my ears pierced at Claire's since I was little, and nothing's ever happened, so it doesn't... I'm just putting a disclaimer. I know the risks getting your ears pierced at Claire's, but I made the decision to do it because I don't like needles. So, on to the story. I decided I was going to get it done. The one thing I was worried about, though, was that my ears are very, like, they don't have, like, a lot of meat on them. As, like, down here they do, but if you go up here, they don't. So I was worried that it was going to go through my cartilage, and that was, like, one of the things that I was afraid of. So my mom took me to the Claire's store on New Year's Day, and Gabby, stop. People are going to think you're a psychopath. So, I went to the store, and the people there were super nice. They made me feel very, like, they tried to make me feel better about getting it done, and they were just super nice, which is another thing. I feel like if you go to, like, a tattoo parlor, everybody's like,
oh, I'm a tattooist. What? I'm a tattoo artist. Ah!
Yeah, like, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily seem like a kid's or teenager, like, what teenager or kid goes to a tattoo parlor?
Well, a parent allows them to go to a
Exactly.
tattoo parlor. They're like, no tattoos, honey.
So yeah, back to the story. They did tell me that it would end up going through my cartilage, so I decided that I was not gonna get it done because I was like, no, I can't do this. So I decided I was just gonna get some earrings instead because I'd come all the way to the store, I might as well buy something. And I was gonna get some earrings, and then Gabby and my own mother decided that they were gonna get their second ears done. So I was like, they're gonna get it done, I should get mine done, and I was like, I really want to get it done, but I'm not sure. And so we stood there probably for like 3 hours. We were in the store for 3 hours, and there was the reason why it took so long was because they were waiting to get their ears done, but there was this little girl who was screaming and crying because their mother was forcing them to get it done. We're not going to talk about that right now. But, so the time came for them to get it done, and they got theirs done. It was perfectly fine. Okay. I decided that I was going to get my ears done, and I was so nervous. I sat in the chair, and I was like, I'm going to get this done. So I was just thinking to myself, like, if you just get it done, it's going to be over with, and you're going to be so happy with the final product. So I decided, I sat in that chair, and I they pulled out the guns, held them to both my ears. Both of the girls were doing, like, I was getting it done, both my ears done at the same time. And, I was like, hold on, wait. I was just, like, so nervous. And then they did it, and it was over. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe stop. I'm not gonna lie to you. It hurts more than when you get your earlobes done. So if you're thinking about getting it done, I'd say just...
If you have a problem with pain, don't do it.
No. That's not what I was gonna say. It's not, like, overwhelming pain. Like, it's not like...
It's not like someone stabbed you in the ear.
Yeah, it's not like that at all. It hurts, but it's not, like, excruciating.
It feels like a shot in your ear, basically.
No. It was worse than that. It's worse than a shot, I can tell you that. But it doesn't last that long. It's just like the initial shock. So, on to the interesting part of the story. So, usually when I see needles or anything that punctures my skin, not like knives, but I don't do well with blood either. That's another thing, but we're not gonna get into that. I, like, usually pass out. Like, whenever I have to get shots, I start hyperventilating first of all, and then I'm like nearly passed out. So, I was just standing there, we were waiting to pay, and I started to feel like, yeah. So I went to go sit back down in the chair, and Gabby, you can tell me what you were thinking, because I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking, hopefully I don't pass out in the middle of Claire's. So, because she came over to me.
Well, first of all, I knew exactly what she was doing, because I only spend every single day with her, every time she gets a shot, too, and that's exactly how she acts every time. And my mom told me to go over there and ask, like, are you okay? And that's what she told me to ask you. So, I asked her. And she was like, I feel dizzy.
I did not say it like
you
that.
You sound like a drunk person.
So, I was like, my mom told me to just lay down
on the
floor. On the floor, okay? And I was like, no, I don't want to lay down on the floor. So I sat down on the floor, and oh my god. That was probably, like, one of the most embarrassing things in my entire life. I was literally just sitting down in the middle of a Claire's.
They had to bring her smelling salt.
Yes. And it stunk like ammonia. Pneumonia? It's pneumonia. Yeah.
Pneumonia, yeah.
So
the chemical.
It smelt so bad, and luckily I didn't pass out. But let me just try to picture this in your mind. A 15-year-old girl sitting in the middle
of Claire's.
And she's like,
I drank too much alcohol.
Shut up! People are gonna call the cops. So yes, that is honestly my ear piercing story. I will tell you, I have to, you have to clean your ears 3 times a day for 12 weeks when you get your cartilage pierced. I don't want to hear it. I don't care if getting your cartilage pierced with a gun is bad for you, because that is the risk that I decided to take.
It's not like she's getting it, like, all the way up here.
Yeah. So, I'm like, I've done it for 6 weeks, so I still have 6 more weeks to go. But everything's going fine. I don't have any infections. I feel as though, unless your ear piercer, like, jacks up your ears, like, does it in the wrong place, I don't see why. Sure, they say it can shatter your cartilage, but if it doesn't, and your ear piercer knows what they're doing with the gun, then it's just a matter, and they're like, oh, it can cause infection. Yes, only if you don't take care of your ears. I mean, that's just my 2 cents on it. But if you take care of your ears, you shouldn't get an infection. Like, the guns are sterilized, the earrings are sterilized, there's no reason.
They literally bring the guns out of tiny, sealed up plastic bags, airtight.
They're not like plastic bags. Oh. They're not like Ziploc bags.
Yeah, they're like the fancy ones, and you just buy something.
Yeah, like, you know when you have to, like, there's the 2 little flaps on like a plastic bag. I'm trying to figure out what to compare it to.
You know when you open a bag of pencils? There's, like, that part you can pull down and then all of it comes out.
Oh, I know. Okay. Like, imagine you open a pepperoni bag, okay? And, like, you know how there's, like, a seal? There's 2 little flaps that you have to open. And you pull them apart. That's kind of what it's like. So, but yeah. I will show you my ears up close now.
So this is her ear.
Yes, as you can see, this is my first one, my second one, and my third one.
Not really focusing on the third one though. The third one is like
It's like
dark colored kind of diamond.
it's like a black diamond. That's what it's called, but it's not actually diamond.
Yeah, it's fake, unfortunately. So yeah, that is the third piercing.
Well, I would say that I am happy with my decision to get it done at Claire's and just in general to get it done. So hopefully this video helped you in some way if you're deciding to get your third earlobe piercings done. And hopefully you got a good laugh out of a 15-year-old nearly passing out in the middle of a Claire's. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye! Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another one. Bye!